And welcome back, guys, to another episode. Due to some unforeseen circumstances, I do not have a memory card for my camera. It got corrupt, so I am unable to record myself. But that is okay, because just like the early days of the long drive and this channel, I didn't have a camera to record myself with anyways. So today we're playing the long drive, and they've done some updates. I've kind of not really messed with them because they're just kind of small fixes and whatnot, but just recently, as of yesterday at the time of this recording, they've done quite a bit of updates. So let's figure out what they have done. So we're just going to start a new save here, just because that's what we do. Okay, so things look a lot cleaner. The floor textures and the wall textures do seem to be different. Or that's just me not being very observant. I'm not sure. Has this glass always been frosted? So far it's kind of got the same stuff. Random hubcaps, baskets, rims, tires, oil, fuel, water, you know, things like that. Downstairs probably alcohol and diesel, rubber wife, but we're not here for that unless there's something new to talk about in here, but there's not at the moment. What is new is when you go outside is there's this ramp, which I don't know about you, but I can get in plenty of trouble with, so we'll save that for later. But for now, what they have added is a new truck. Not just any truck, it's a truck that can haul cars, which is kind of useful. That almost looks like a dolly in which someone would crawl under a car and work on, but I don't know if that can actually remove. Huh. You know what else they've done? You see where I'm going with this? I like how they're all slightly slanted, which might not work in my favor, but I can work with that though. So there, you can kind of create a little bit of a short bed semi-truck. I mean, it's kind of cool. I mean, with the pallets, I just kind of basically enclose the whole thing with a lowering ramp to boot, which is kind of cool. I can pretty much make this bigger if I want it. Heck, I could probably even put a trailer on the back of it and make it like a short version of a B-train semi-truck, which would be really kind of cool. I can definitely make this into like an RV too if I wanted. Yeah, it's made of wood. I could probably use concrete if concrete can stick. I'm not quite sure if it can, but this is something I knew would stick. I would like to probably make this a little wider because I would like to have like a cache of supplies. You can also do things like this. What I was going to show is hopefully that you could take the pallet after it's stuck to a refrigerator, so you could put it on the side of this, but unfortunately the only option you have with the pallet is to detach once it's attached to something. I haven't tried to go into settings to change my pickup button to a random button like J, K, L or something like that, but I push those buttons, it doesn't actually pick it up. The only option being detach. So that might be something the developers will have to work on sometime, because it would be kind of cool to attach something to a pallet that, you know, can obviously stick with the pallet, but the minute you pick up the pallet, you can't take the object with you. I feel like maybe they did something like that in their last live stream slash, you know, preview to the update, but I can't seem to do it. I was hoping that you can stick any object to anything you want. Like you can pick up the refrigerator and, you know, like take it and attach it to the pallet, but you can't. So I don't know how they did that in that live stream. I mean, I could stick the fridge in here, but it's just going to rattle around, I think. Actually, I think the fridge is too big to fit in there. But that was just a demonstration anyways. You know, something for the future for the developers to think about. I mean, I could probably put a bunch of baskets on the side like I did in my earlier episodes, but that's not going to hold down a fridge, I think. Let's see how well this actually stays on here. Let's see. Gas and oil. Is that what it runs on? Is this just air-cooled? There is a radiator. Is this not a diesel? Oh, it sounds like a popcorn machine. It's got a radiator. Does it need to have oil in it? I don't know. Let's take that off. It has a radiator. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's just put a bunch of gas in there and see what it does. And done. Alright. Oh, really? It needs oil anyways, despite the fact that it has a cooling system. Okay. So what's the point of the radiator then? I have an idea what the point of the radiator is. First, let's drop this box. Maybe that's why. Maybe you could put the V8 in there and still have a cooling system. That's pretty nifty. I'm not sure what truck this is modeled after, if it's even modeled after anything, but that's pretty ingenious. And yeah, I did spawn this car just to rip its engine out. In fact, I could probably do this. That actually looks a little better. I mean, the tires are a little bit bigger than these stock ones, so it kind of raises a little bit. Which also raises the question, what happens if I put the semi-tires on it? I don't know. Yes, I did steal another car's tires. There we go. That's actually kind of cool. It looks like one of those trucks that you would see that's for like NASCAR, where they had the truck and the whole entire repair crew in the back of the truck. They almost look like a huge motorhome, but this is really cool. Let's get away from here. I want to jump that and see if everything stays in the back of this truck. Like previous versions of the game, things don't always like to stay on the back of your vehicle once you crash, so let's find out. Let's hope I don't hit anything. Ooh! There we go. That's right. Flip out. Flip out. There you go. Wow. I mean, I think I lost 2 hubcaps, and it kind of righted itself too. I thought for sure it'd kind of just stay on its side or, you know, freak out like it usually does. I didn't run the engine that long, and it's already sounding like it's already overheating, so I'm not sure if that radiator's doing anything. I should put that to the test. Let's go back to one of the cars and siphon the water out of one of the radiators. Okay, we're giving this vehicle every chance to not overheat. Topped off oil, topped off water. Just in case that engine overheats and completely fails my expectations of being a decent engine for this, I'm taking its slightly larger than a lead-acid battery engine with me. Let's just throw it in the back here and call it good. Alright, keep an eye on that engine. Okay, so that's water. That is fuel? What is that? I don't know what that is. Alternator. Yeah. Wait, what is that? Oh, that is gas. Oh yeah, because I didn't put a bunch of gas in there. I just put, like, what, half its tank with the 20 liter. Okay. Well, let's see if this thing overheats. I mean, so far we're in the green. That's good, right? Okay, not a whole lot of clicking going on from the engine. I also like how they made some of these telephone poles completely crooked, which kind of goes with the abandoned post-apocalyptic world theme that they're kind of going for. I like that. But some of them are so leaning that it's like, if you have a tall vehicle like this, even though you're in your lane, you might hit it. I mean, look at that one right there. Okay. That's not too bad. I mean, that looks pretty cool. I like that. What happens if I hit a rock? Okay, I lost a hubcap over there. I can care less about that. My eyes, though. That never ceases to make me crack up. They've also added a stuffed animal or a taxidermied dog of the Chihuahua-looking variety. That's interesting. Apparently its name is Jimmy. Not joking. Look. Jimmy. Mini Jimmies. They also added a metal detector for some reason. I wonder if it works. Oh, it does. I like how it sounds like the hum sound. Interesting. Alright. Huh, it's not detecting the wires, which would be made of at least copper. They also added a new car, which is kind of cool. I spawned a few of them. Just seeing if they'd come up with any different colors. Oh, here's the other one. Okay, that's kind of cool. I kind of like the red, though. Oh, that's very loud. I wonder what engine that is. The radiator is on the back side of the engine. Weird. Okay, so I removed everything. Huh. I'm just looking at the developer menu, and there's Bike 1 and Bike 3. Bike 2 seems to be missing. Oh, okay, there is a Bike 2 version. That's weird. I don't know why they put 2 right here instead of just Bike 1, 2, and 3. But this one has saddlebags, which is kind of cool. I don't think that looks any different than the other bike they previously made, which has... Well, that's the only difference, really. It just has mirrors. This one has saddlebags. I feel like there was a test developed version of this. You know what? I think they did make a test bike of this. Every time I try to load one, it just flings off to Kingdom Come. Where is it going? That's the test bike I keep trying to spawn. Oh. Whoa! What the hell? Hello? What the? Why? All the bikes. I want to see bikes for days. Oh, there we go. Oh, there it goes. This game is still super buggy. I love it. I don't want them to fix all the bugs in this game. I can't spawn a bike anymore. There it goes. Can I test this, please? There it goes. I like how all the horns sound the same but different octaves. Get away from those glitchy ass bikes. They might be following me. I don't even know. There it goes. Here's another vehicle they made. It's a bus. They actually made a bus version in a, like, I don't know, it's a leftover asset. I wonder if I can find it. Yeah, see, they have this. They were working on it. They just left it in the developer menu. But then they actually came through and made it. It looks a little different. This one looks more like kind of like a Volkswagen bus with all the windows and whatnot, but it's literally the same thing. Okay, so it has turn signals. That's kind of cool. Ooh, I like that. That's actually really nice. Just like the bigger truck, which kind of looks the same as this. I wonder if that radiator is useful. I would imagine it is, since this literally looks like the front end of the bigger truck. It still sounds like a popcorn popper, but hey. I like the one with windows, personally. Actually, since I know I don't need that, there we go. I forgot that was an air-cooled engine. I am totally not used to that being, you know, in America. We don't really have too many vehicles like that, except maybe our lawnmower. Which begs the question, is that a lawnmower engine? Because it sounds like one. There we go. Go! Totally forgot the grill, but whatever. Huh. Yeah, it's not too bad. I like it. Crash test. Oh, it completely missed. Oh, okay. What did it crash into? I don't know what it crashed into, but it lost its headlights and a hubcap for some reason. It's not like it crashed into that. Huh, I have no idea. Okay, so they made that one other car basically kind of into a wagon, which is kind of cool. I can definitely appreciate a wagon. Pretty much the same vehicle, just, you know. It kind of looks like a Volvo estate. I had a neighbor who had a white one who tried to sell it to me for $100. The only problem is the engine was dead. I'm like, no thank you. It costs more than that just to have it hauled away. So there you have it. All the vehicles that I can at least find that are new to this update. I'm not sure about the motorcycle. I think that was a couple of updates ago. I feel like I've played around on that motorcycle before. I just don't remember. All these vehicles pretty much take the same engine, so that's not surprising considering they're all basically added during this update, with the exception of the motorcycle probably. I like them. I kind of like the flatbed truck. There's two different variants apparently. There's one that's an actual flatbed, and then one that's a carrier. I tried to put a car on the back of this, but it didn't do me any good because it kept getting stuck, and then the car just started freaking out, and then the truck started trying to float. So I'm like, never mind, forget that. So that's another thing the developers might have to fix, unless it was just the wrong type of vehicle, because I think I tried to put that one on top of the brown one in the back, but it didn't work. So maybe bigger wheels, I don't know. I'll have to try that in my free time. I like the van. I definitely like the all-windowed version. They have one that's enclosed if you like privacy, but I'm a sucker for vans with multiple windows. It's just really cool, like that old Volkswagen bus style look. I just like it. I also like the, oh. As I'm doing an outro. Anyways, we'll just ignore that. All the lights go out. I also like the Volvo estate looking vehicle. That's pretty cool. And so is that. I wonder if I can get that.
A few moments later.
I went down too far. I really want this alien ship. Ah, I keep missing it by like a centimeter. Come on, man. Get it. Yes! Whew! That took way longer than necessary to grab the stupid thing. As you can see, I'm in a completely different biome. Go. Whew! That took way too long to get this thing. There we go. Oh man, this UFO is hard to get. I mean, the only way you can stop it is if there's a ship or one of those buildings lying across the road, and those are very rare to come by. But I'm glad I got it. But the problem with this, though, the minute I log off the game and come back, this ship will be gone. I do not know why they do that. See that stuff right there? Watch. I'll save it. Can't save. That's annoying. Oh well, at least I got it, even though it took probably like 10 minutes of my life. Hi, alien ship. Look at those cars are still there. They're probably completely gone. Oh well, at least I caught up to the UFO. That was kind of cool. I decided to fly all the way back here, and everything is as it was, except the bike is missing, and my frames seem to be kind of fluctuating now, so I wonder if that glitched out. It was right here. I mean, I remember the lights being on, but the motorcycle is just gone, I guess. I think that's a pretty good update. They added quite a bit of stuff. I don't know if they added new buildings or not. I didn't watch that stream all the way through. I got maybe like half hour in before I fell asleep, because that's really the only time I get to watch TV myself. They probably did, and I'll start watching that stream again from where I left off and see if they say anything about new buildings. The time it took me to fly all the way to that biome and back, I didn't notice anything different. Same diner, same haunted house, you know, odds and ends stuff like abandoned gas stations and bus stops and whatnot. But other than that, I like this update and I like these cars. I hope you guys do too. If you want to buy the long drive, it's only like 11 bucks or something on Steam, so you should definitely give it a try. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.